Good to see you.
Samoyed, Singiget, Chakamanat, Kanis Walnusum, and then go on the get on this Kanis Nusum. Temen the Wayu, Lakibu de Pegu, Wabam Tatlam Ha'a. Chiefs, nobles, honored guests, children of rank. My name is Tam Lan. I'm Tsimshian Lakibu Wolf Clan of the House of Tatlam Ha'a. My English name is Jeff Hyanga. We welcome you to this special dress rehearsal performance of the Git Hoan, the people of the salmon. Led by world-renowned Tsimshian carver and culture bearer David Boxley, along with his son, David Robert Boxley. The Git Hoan is comprised of people of the Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian nations. The Git Hoan will be performing dances that we will be performing next month in Juneau, Alaska, where we will be the first Tsimshian group in over 25 years to host the biannual Sealaska Celebration. From June 8th through June 11th. This is one of our highest honors we've ever received. The special performance would not be possible without the help and sponsorship of the Broadway Center for the Performing Arts here in Tacoma. We thank them for this opportunity from the bottom of our hearts. I'm not only a proud member of the Git Hoan, but I'm also a house and event manager here at the Broadway Center. We have many of our wonderful staff and volunteers in the audience. At this time, I'd like those people to raise their hands. Any of the volunteer ushers left? Keep your hands raised. So, the rest of the audience, please look to these people. In the event of an emergency, and we need you out of the building, please follow their directions. At this time, also, take a look at the closest exit nearest your seat. This may be different from the one you entered the building at. The Git Hoan does allow photography of our performances, but please refrain from flash photography, and please be cautious or observant of the people around you so they don't obstruct their enjoyment of our performance. At this time, I also ask that you please mute or turn off any noise-making devices. Thank you. The song you hear behind me says, "We can speak for ourselves." Yes, we can speak for ourselves. Let the air fill with our language so the people can hear our voices. Yes, we can speak for ourselves. These words and song was written by Hook Sinitska Ski, Gavin Hudson of Metlakatla, Alaska. As recently as last month, one of our elders passed away. They were one of our original speakers. We now only have 5 original speakers left in our village of Metlakatla, where Somaliak, our Tsimshian language, was their first tongue. The Hague Foundation was established and created to raise money and to raise awareness and to help bring our language into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you the Git Hoan.
Doig sim chanis newsum dim will go exigua. Dim will needs a go will a law. Git Hoan. Go will a law Ts'amtii. Git Hoan the way the hook meal the gua. Up lose kuskum dim will sarai guardium the squad the quasum. Shagam dim will needs a go ama meal gadum at a amalemium. We are the Git Hoan, the people of the salmon. We're very grateful to you for coming to see us today. You're helping us. Thank you very much for coming to see the songs and the dances that we are going to perform in Juneau from June 8th to the 11th. Hadiks'm, that means thank you very much twice. This dance group was formed in 1996. 6 of us went out to Ottawa, Eastern Canada, and performed for 6 weeks out there at the Museum of Civilization. A year or two later, we were absorbed into a larger group called the Tsimshian Hayu. And that group is still in existence. And a few years ago, I turned it over to my cousin and reformed Git Hoan with my son and a few friends from the other group and some new folks. And everybody you're seeing in this group now, it has morphed into kind of one family. And the people in this dance group are very hard workers, very proud, full of energy. Hope that all of you will enjoy all of the things that you're going to see today. This first dance we're going to do is our only old song. The missionary was very successful with my people. So this song is hundreds of years old. All of the other songs, all the masks you're going to see are all created new over the last 25 years or 30 years. So none of these young men are chiefs, but this is a chief's welcome song to welcome you to this land, to this performance.
Hey!
The language, that you are hearing is called Somaliath. It's the language of the Coast Tsimshian people from northern British Columbia and southeast Alaska. But members of this dance group represent all three of the northern tribes, Tsimshian, Tlingit, and Haida. They all dance with me because they have some Tsimshian ancestry. We're happy to see friends, especially down in the first couple of rows here, that friends and relatives that have probably watched us hundreds of times. You never get tired, I guess, and it's still here. Thank you for those of you who have seen us or seeing us for the first time. Raise your hand if you're seeing us for the first time. Oh, great. You really, I'm sincere when I say this, thank you very much, and I think you're going to enjoy what you have. This is just the beginning. We're going to throw everything but the kitchen sink at you today. Everything in our repertoire you're going to see. This song that you're going to see was written by Alison Bremner, who is a member of our group, a young Tlingit woman from Yakutat. And this song is to honor the people of this land. So with this song, we honor the Salish people of the Puget Sound. We're very excited. We've just got a very short amount of time until we fly to Juneau to be the lead group this year at Celebration. It's a biannual celebration in Juneau every 2 years. 55 dance groups, mostly Tlingit, and Haida and Tsimshian, and a few other special guests come to this event. It's 4 days. There are 2 venues going at the same time. There are 2 art shows, native food contests, 2 parades. It's quite a busy time. The hotels and the airlines sell out almost a year in advance for this. So we're pretty excited that we get to be the lead group. I guess that's a double-edged sword because we have to sing for an hour and a half to 2 hours to bring everybody in on the grand entry and also on the grand exit. This next song is called Clearing the Path. And our women will dance this dance to clear the path for those who are coming after us. They clear the path for the young people, for our culture to live.
Yeah. down there. Is that Chris Hopkins? Hi, Chris. Really? We're really... I don't have my glasses on, so it's just a border. We're really thrilled that you all took your Sunday to come out and see us. We are using this just as much as a practice as anything else. This next song we're going to do was written by Christine Martin from Vancouver, BC. It's traded with us. It's a song to honor her uncle, Murray Smith, who was the chief of the Raven clan in the village of Lochlands. This song honors him and his brothers. This is the Raven song.
What do you think so far? This is that old iceberg, you know, just the tip so far is all you've seen. We'll keep scratching away here. The three northern tribes, actually most of the Northwest Coast tribes, have legends, have stories about Mouse Woman. Mouse Woman was a magical little creature who could change her form. And in many of our stories, she would come to the aid of the so-called heroes, male heroes of our stories, and try to give them good advice, to warn them of possible dangers. In this story, Mouse Woman comes to the aid of a fisherman, a warrior, and a berry picker, to warn them of the evil cannibal giant, Bahush. Boy, that was perfect timing. Who was terrorizing the countryside. The words translated are, Mouse Woman, no, that's not Mouse Woman. The words are, Mousewoman knows what men will do. Mousewoman knows what the spirits will do. Those who listen will live long and prosper. Those who don't will suffer and die. Mousewoman knows what men will do. So we'll listen. We'll see who listens to her. Waiwa is like aloha to our people. It means many different things. Let's go, all right, oh my gosh. Time to stop, time to start. Look at that. You know, a lot of things. So when you hear me say waiwa, it's more like it's what I'm thinking, not what you heard. So the next song we're going to do for you is a very special song. It's one of my favorites. It's called the Deer Song. But it's also called The Gift of the Little Doe. And you'll see why as the song plays out. Those of you who are in the front row, shut up. You've seen it before, so... Be very, very quiet. I am hunting deer. This is how we hunt deer in California. Needs a go with a low water. Litter Patrol. You like that one? There's a lot of humor in native dance. Potlatches is our way of making things legal. Totem poles, house raisings, adoptions, name givings. And they weren't all just real serious business. They had their fun times too. And some of these songs reflect that. The next song we're going to do for you is one of my favorites. My son and I, it's a story of a young boy was walking down the beach one day, and he saw an eagle trapped in some fishnet near the beach, near the water. And he took his knife and he cut the net, and the eagle flew off. Years later, the boy grew into a man and became the chief of that village, and he was walking along that same stretch of beach, worrying that his people were starving because the fishing season had been terrible, and he didn't know what to do about feeding his people. All of a sudden, a large salmon, live salmon, fell out of the sky at his feet and was flopping around. He looked up and he saw the same eagle flying away. Every day that eagle came and brought salmon to the village. And then he brought seal, halibut, and eventually a whale, because he could. He was what we call an achnoch, or a spirit guardian. And he was paying back that young man for his kindness. This, what you're about to see, is the living proof of that encounter.
we're going to take something of a quick break, but I'm going to talk to you the whole time, so it won't be a break for you. Sorry. Anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Robert Boxley. I'm David's son. Late last year, I moved back to our village in Metlakatla to help save our language. We just recently had another death of a fluent speaker. We're down to 5 speakers in our village. And I was lucky enough to grow up around the language and I can pronounce it. And I've been working since January with a fluent speaker 5 days a week. And I've improved a bit, but we're working very hard. Jeff, when he came out and welcomed you all, mentioned the Hike Foundation. This is something that a couple of friends of mine in Metlakatla, Gavin Hudson and Kenny McGilpin, formed a couple of years ago as a fundraising tool for language revitalization. So I know that Jeff spoke about donations today from you, and we've started to get more comfortable with just asking for money. That's a very awkward thing. But we're trying desperately to save our language. Of the about 10,000 Tsimshian there are in the world, 0.4% speak our language. And at the moment, this is a hard thing to say out loud, but at the moment it's going to die. I mean, we're making our effort, our push to save it, but without generous assistance from time to time, it gets a little difficult. So if any of you were planning on donating today, the excess money will go to the Hike Foundation. We're very grateful for anything you can help us out with. We're hoping to have some more events down here, fundraising, things like that. And you can go, we have a website, also hikefoundation.org, HAAYK Foundation. And you can donate from there and check out our Facebook page and see what we're up to. We do a weekly talking circle in Metlakatla. We've also funded a couple language classes in Juneau, and we're hoping to set one up down here in Seattle. Folks that want to take a class down here. So again, we really appreciate you all coming out and spending your Sunday with us. We're sorry that most of you won't be able to go to Juneau. It will be streamed online. So check out Sealaska Celebration website or Facebook page. I'm sure there'll be links to watch Celebration. The next thing we're going to do is a spirit song. My dad will come out to introduce this. But again, thank you all very much. Foundation.org. Forgive my blatant pandering. And thank you all again very much for being here. Thanks.
You're about to be visited by the spirits of our people who are coming to this place to see what we're about to do. What you are going to see, I usually don't introduce when we do this, but I didn't want to scare anybody. Isn't that cool? Nagakirum no jintlagige paitilum yelkit dimsamatim will alone will dipta atkedim dimskun sa will alone Nagakirum no jintlagige paitilum yelkit dimsamatim will alone Dipta atkedim dimskun sa will alone Nagaskedim no dinslagige Haitilum yelkit Dimsamatim will alone will Dipta atkedim dimskun sa will alone Nagaskedim That's my favorite part of this performance so far. Those little boys are spot on every time. They're little, they're spot on. All right, this is our second half. Once again, we're about to be visited by ancient ones who are here to see that we do things correctly. Watch for the magic in their eyes. Thank you all. This really means a lot to us that we have a chance to warm up for this big celebration that we're going to. We thank Jeff, we thank the folks that are up there that are helping us look good. We appreciate it very much. A long time ago, last Thursday, by the way, there was a family of beaver that built a large dam. Some young men from a nearby village came and wrecked the dam. thinking it was the fun thing to do. Later that night, the beaver returned and built an even bigger dam, creating a large lake that flooded the village and taking half of the population. Not long after that, a young man from that village was sitting on the edge of this big lake, and he saw this huge beaver come up out of the water and slap its tail on the water. And he understood that it was telling him that we should respect all living things and not do what those young people had done. This song was given to me by a very respected elder from British Columbia, who is a very good friend and very close friend, and also a Somali teacher, a fluent speaker. His name was Bossy Bolton, Orlando, they call him Bossy for some odd reason. He's not. He's not really.
That's what his sister told me, because he's Bossy.
Well, he's not Bossy to us. Anyway, he gave us this song. There's only been a couple of songs that we used that we didn't have to write because of the lack of songs being handed to us. So this is the beaver song from that story. What you see up there is a beaver dam. I wrote this next song in 1994 as we were preparing for the first ever 4-day potlatch and feasting and totem pole raising in our village in Metlakatla. It was originally going to be a day to honor my grandfather's 100th birthday. Fortunately, he didn't make it to that day, but the other three clans, the four clans in our village, Eagle, Raven, Wolf, and the Killer Whale, celebrated 4 days in a row. Each of the clans took a day, and every day was more amazing than the next. We raised 3 totem poles, fed 1,000 people for 4 nights, and dedicated 55 new dance robes. There was a lot going on, so it was a memorable occasion, and my village has never been the same since. So this song is called Eagle Spirit, honors the Eagle Clan. We're almost done. Oh, shucks. Hi, John. Hey, we've had a good time here. Thank you very much for spending part of your Sunday with us. We hope that when you leave here, you will think, wow. I'm not saying that with a big head. I'm saying that with pride. We worked very hard for many years to do and to make the things that you've seen and to make the songs. And this group of young people is very amazing. I'm so proud to be the leader of this group. This is my son, my eldest.
He's talking too much.
That's my next one. That's all right. I want it to go longer. I like to stay here all afternoon. The next song is a tribute to the killer whale people. The killer whale is a very powerful clan crest. Killer whale is your clan. The killer whale is your crest. It's the chief of the sea. In ancient times, our people were strong. Native people on the northwest coast had a closeness with nature. Then something happened. Strangers came and said, what is yours is no longer yours. You can never be the way you were before. It was a terrible time for our great-great-grandparents, our grandparents, and even my parents' generation. But now, we celebrate these very young people. All they know is what we've been doing here now. There's never been, in their lives, never been anything else except the songs and the dances and the drums and the masks. This song is the story of what I just told you. Behind that screen is the image of the rebirth of our culture. One dancer left. One small thread of a once powerful rope that held our people to our culture. Every time we sing, every time we dance, every time we use our language, the rope gets stronger. Hi, hi, yay, hi, 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 yay, hi, 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 hey, yeah, hey, yeah. Hadiks'm Wudi Ts'amtii. Thank you all very much for coming to see what we have done today. We hope that you have enjoyed it. And thank you for giving us a boost. Thank you for we're going to sing for you was written by my eldest son, and the words translated are, I'm going to follow this road wherever it leads, for good or bad, till we reach its end. Then we'll go into our nice, quiet little exit. People in the front row don't believe me. Oh yeah, hi, oh yeah, hi, hey hi, yo hey hi, imyaku gaina kwa, ling da, dim will the Lord, shabait ya, shabait ha, wabait dim will, after will shabait. Oh yeah, hi, oh yeah, hi, hey hi, yo hey hi. Guys, it's Hadiks'm Git Hoan the way. Up to the lamp for water, the will feel in the Hadiks'm Wudi. Thank you all very much.
Yeah. You want to get a group shot of them?